Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just admitting people here. So, good evening, everyone. I'm super excited to be here tonight with you guys. Say hello. Let me know where you are. As per usual, I'm sure we have business owners from all over the world on this call, which is normally what happens. Hi, Finola from Ireland. Um, Brilliant. Karamit. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Andrea in Perth. Hello. Fantastic. Hi, everybody. So it is fantastic to be here with you guys tonight. I'm just busy admitting people. Okay, so really, really excited to be here tonight with you guys. July is, can you believe, first of all, can you believe that it is July? I actually cannot believe that it's July and that we are into the second half of the year. The second half of the year, like how did that even happen? That's what I'd like to know. The days and the weeks are going by so fast, but we're here, we're in July, 1st of July. Gone too fast, Andrea. It has indeed gone very, very fast. We have Giovanna on. Hi, Giovanna. Queen Esther's just joined us. Hi, Esther. Lots of people on. Fantastic. So pop in the chat bar where exactly you are joining us from this evening, and let's get going. Okay, so we are obviously on here for a gut health masterclass, okay, and that's kicking off the focus for Forever Australia this month. So our theme for the month is gut health, okay, so that's what our theme is going to be. We're focusing on health and aloe, but not in a complicated way, in a really, really simple, practical way, okay, that you can understand, explain to your customers, be able to talk to people as you're out and about, as you're meeting them, get new customers, and even the customers that you do currently have, maybe they don't drink aloe, maybe they're not currently drinking aloe, but they buy the toothpaste off you, or they use the Arctic Sea, or they use some of the different products. So this is going to be a great way to kind of open conversations about aloe, because the reality is, the truth is, people are really interested in gut health. You would want to have your head stuck in the sand right now to not realize everywhere around you there are people talking about gut health, gut microbiome, your gut flora, what you should be eating, the foods you should be eating. Oh, hey, I'm even cooking certain foods for my dog now, incorporating them into dog food, because it's good for their gut. So we know how important the gut is. So I want to make it as simple as possible for you to help your customers. People will talk to you, and this is the great thing, is that our customers or potential customers will talk to you about what's wrong with them. They'll tell you that they're feeling tired. They'll tell you that they're feeling bloated, that they're feeling sluggish. How many people have a nap in the afternoon because they're absolutely exhausted, or they're really, really tired getting up in the morning, or they've stomach problems, or they've inflammation in their body, or there's so many different reasons, okay, why people are interested in their gut health. So for us, um, I suppose aloe gives us a really, really beautiful, natural conversation starter. Because if you're using aloe, if you are drinking the gel, if you are using our products, then you will know how good it is. You will know how well you feel. You will know how good it is for your gut. So the tricky part sometimes is just being able to talk to people about it, to weave it into conversation as such. So tonight is about helping you feel a bit more confident, okay? Confident how to explain aloe, confident how to turn this July's campaign into conversations, into customers, and yeah, so I'm really, really excited for this evening. I'm excited for what we have lined up for you guys for the month as well. And I really, really hope you guys are too. Okay, so I hope you can all see the screen okay. I hope you can. Anyway, okay. So tonight we're going to keep it really simple and really, really practical. First, we're going to look at why gut health matters and why this is such a relevant topic right now. Then we're going to talk about how aloe supports digestive well-being in a language that is easy to understand and easy to pass on to your customers. Then we're going to look at how to turn that knowledge into sales, because that's what's important too. Because the goal isn't just to learn more, it's to learn what to say when a customer mentions something that opens the door. And remember, every conversation is about opening the door, okay? Every conversation that we have. And finally, we'll talk about repeat customers, because aloe is not really a once-off product. When people build it into their daily routine and feel the difference in their general well-being, they often keep coming back. Now, they don't always come back, and you have to remember this, that when somebody buys aloe, I've had some customers that buy aloe and, you know, they might never buy it again. And other people that buy it and they stay on it for a few months, come off it, stay on it, come off it. And, you know, sometimes it's as sporadic as that. And then you have some people that go on it and they just love it. They just absolutely adore it and they stay on it. So, you know, it's about finding that balance. But if we keep sharing it to enough people and we keep talking to enough people about it, then eventually we will build that customer base, okay? So what is it we say? We say 15 to 20 regular customers. So if we can build 15 to 20 regular aloe vera drinking gel customers, then that's a fantastic base to have. And then from that, they will obviously try other products as well, okay? So that's what we're going to cover this evening. And the opportunity, so here's the opportunity. This slide is really the reason for tonight, I suppose. So most of you already know that aloe is amazing. You've used it, okay? You are using it. And that's something I just want to kind of touch on before we go any further, is the importance of drinking aloe, okay? The importance of drinking aloe. So here's the original gel. Actually, my other ones are in the fridge. I should have brought them down, but like, that's a bottle of the plain aloe vera gel. Do you drink it? Yeah, that's the number one thing. If you've got a pen and paper there, I want you to write down, do I drink aloe? Yeah, or drink aloe daily, whatever it is you want to do to remind yourself. And, you know, that's a big, big thing. You know, when we're talking about aloe and where we're talking about the benefits of it, is for you to believe in it. And if you believe in it and you're drinking it every day, you are going to feel the benefits of it. So what do I drink? I generally start my day with the peaches. So I'll have peaches, or I'll have the berry, or in fact, I'll have the plain, whatever is in the fridge. And that's first thing in the morning, but 5:30, 6 o'clock, I will have my glass of aloe, and I will literally have, that's water there now, but I will have about that much. So I don't have a shot of it, I will have a glass of aloe. And then in the office, we've started a thing in the office that around 10, half 10, we all have aloe together. So we have more aloe shots, okay? So I'll have another little glass of it then. And then mid-afternoon, I will have another glass. And I have to say, it keeps me very, very well. It keeps my stomach good. It keeps me, you know, it keeps my skin good. A lot of the time people say, oh, Niamh, your skin. And I'm like, just drink aloe. Just drink aloe. It's the foundation of everything, okay? And it really and truly is the foundation of everything. So you know aloe is amazing. If you don't know, then you need to start drinking it. Get your family to drink it. We would drink probably in this house, probably a bottle every 2 days, definitely, because we all drink it. And, you know, have your kids drinking it. Your whole family will benefit. So we know it's amazing. But sometimes when someone says, what does it actually do? Or why should I drink it? We can freeze a little, can't we? So we freeze a little bit because we kind of think, oh, I know why it's so good. I know why I drink it. But how do you actually get that across to someone? Because not because we don't believe in it, because we do believe in it. But putting it into simple words in the moment can be harder than it looks. And it can for sure. Can anyone relate to that? Let me know in the chat bar. Can anyone relate to, or have you ever had that experience where somebody says to you, oh, why do you drink aloe? What does it do to you? You know, you might be on a pop-up stand or you might be just talking to a mum at the school or whatever it is, and they ask you the direct question, so why do you drink it? Have you had that conversation where you stumble a little bit and you go, oh, yeah? Because the more you say it, the more you talk about it, the easier it gets. And trust me when I tell you that. But we might not know at the start of your journey, especially what to say. Okay. And we can miss the conversation. We can miss the opportunity. And that often means we miss the sale too. So tonight is about giving you words, simple words, natural words, not overcomplicated science, not claims we shouldn't make. And remember, no medical claims. That is very, very, very important. But just confident, simple language that helps people understand why aloe can be part of a daily gut health routine. And that's what it is. You know, it's not a beverage. It's a gut health tonic. And I think that's when you're talking to people and it's trying to get that across that it's for your gut health. Okay, so your gut health routine. Okay, so thanks for the comments, guys. So Sophia boosts your immune levels and vitamin intake. Yeah, absolutely. So there's so many different ways that you can help people, guys. Okay, so how aloe supports the gut. Okay, simple enough to understand, simple enough to share. So the gut isn't just digestion. It's the body's control center. We know, scientists know, doctors now know that your gut is your second brain. Your gut microbiome, everything that happens in there, it is the control center of your body. It's the body's control center affecting energy, mood, your immunity every day. 3 jobs to remember. Okay, so 3 jobs that it does, as you'll see here. Okay, so 3 jobs to remember. It breaks down food. It houses 70% of your immunity. And it talks to the brain. So your gut talks to the brain. Now, when I first started drinking aloe, I'm in this company 22 years. And when I started drinking aloe, I didn't know all this. I started drinking it because I suffered with IBS and I had kidney problems and different things, you know, and that's kind of why I started taking it. But, and I even think back then that the same science wasn't around, you know, definitely the same information wasn't out there. It definitely wasn't because we didn't know about the gut-brain connection. We didn't know, you know, that aloe vera, that your gut actually talks to your brain. So the gut plays a huge role in how the body processes food, absorbs nutrients, and supports the overall well-being. It also closely connected with the immune system and with the gut-brain connection, which is why people are so interested in this topic. So interested. Again, we want to keep our wording safe and simple. Remember, a confused mind says no. If you go too technical when you're talking to someone about aloe, they're going to say no. Keep it very, very simple. We're not saying that aloe treats health conditions. What we are saying is that aloe can be part of a healthy daily routine that supports digestive well-being. That's really safe wording. Supports digestive well-being. And that's the key message for July. Okay, simple daily habits. Aloe, fiber, hydration, food choices, movements, and consistency. And the number one thing is for you as the FBO to be your number one role model this month. Your number one role model, and take all of these into account when you are looking at the month. So, you know, it's very, very hard to expect other people to do it when you're not doing it. Okay, it's really, really, really hard. So for you to do it and for you to really take your gut health seriously this month and then get other people on board, because you're going to feel so well. You're going to feel absolutely fantastic and it's going to be so easy to talk about it. So easy. Okay, so what does aloe vera do for you? Okay, supports the gut. Okay, so what does aloe vera do for the gut? What aloe vera does for the gut? Yeah, explained in plain language. Very, very plain language, which is what is important. So this is the part we need to explain as easy as we can. Okay? Aloe is gentle, soothing, and hydrating. So there's three very, very powerful words that we can use about drinking aloe. Whether it's on your skin or drinking it, aloe is gentle, soothing, and hydrating. And it's something that can be built into your daily routine. Okay? Daily routine. So rather than saying aloe fixes this or aloe cures that, we can say aloe is a beautiful wellness drink. So aloe is a beautiful daily wellness drink that can help support digestive well-being. So it can help support your gut digestive well-being. Or aloe is something I use every day as part of my gut health routine. Perfectly compliant. And then we add fiber into the conversation, it becomes even easier because everyone knows the importance of fiber. We can talk about the daily habits. Aloe, fiber. Yeah, aloe, fiber, water, and don't forget consistency. That is much easier for a customer to understand than a big science lesson. Your customers don't need to know the science behind it. And to be honest with you, if you start talking science and if you start talking too much into exactly how it works, number one, it's not duplicatable for your team. And number two, a confused mind says no, and your customer is going to go, do you know what? I don't actually really need to know all that. Trust me when I tell you, okay? Keep it simple. Keep it as simple as you can. So it soothes and calms the gut lining, supports a healthy gut environment, helps the gut absorb nutrients, and deeply hydrating from the inside out. Okay? Like who doesn't love aloe? Who does not love aloe? We all need it, you know? We all need it. Okay, so how do we talk about it? This is probably one of the most important slides for this evening. Okay, the first step is to listen for the hook. Okay, listen for the hook. You have to listen really, really carefully when you're talking to people. Someone might say, I feel bloated, or oh, my energy is terrible. But you know what? As a nation, well, I know definitely in Ireland, the Irish are great, absolutely brilliant for moaning and complaining. And I think as a nation generally, everywhere you go, you'll hear people saying, oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, I didn't sleep well last night. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, my stomach is at me. Oh, I just don't feel great. Oh, you know, if it's not the weather we're giving out about, it's our stomach or whatever. Yeah. So you need to listen for that hook because I can guarantee you there's going to be a hook in nearly every conversation you have. I joke at this stage and I say to people, oh, I've got a product for that. When they start moaning, I'm like, I've got a product for that. So the first step is to listen for the hook. So they might say, oh, I feel so bloated, or my energy is terrible, or I just feel off. Don't jump in too quickly. Don't jump in too quickly. Listen first. Remember, another top tip for you today, you've got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them appropriately. And that's very, very important to remember. So, you know, listen, listen, listen. Ask a question. Something really, really simple like, okay, and how long have you felt this way? How long have you felt this way? And another thing you could say is that something you're trying to improve at the moment? So if somebody says, you know, oh, my energy is terrible. I'm so tired every day. Okay. So is that something you're trying to improve at the moment? Really, really simple. Is that something that you're trying to improve at the moment? Then explain very, very simply. You don't need to give them a full training. You don't need to give them the A to Z of aloe. Okay? You could keep it, I am telling you now, guys, keep it as simple as you can. Gut health is such a huge part of everyday well-being, and a lot of people are focusing on it now, and they'll agree. Yeah. I use aloe every day as part of my routine. I drink aloe every morning. And we're actually doing a gut health focus this month. Yeah. And what you're going to do is then you're going to invite, but you're not going to push. I want you to remember that. Invite, don't push. This could sound like you saying, would you like me to send you the details? Would you like me to send you the details? Or would you like to join, or would you like, we have a very simple aloe and fiber bundle this month. We have a really good value bundle of product this month. Would you like to try it? Would you be open? I love that saying. Would you be open to taking a look at a product that might really help you? It should feel natural, not forced. Okay, remember, natural, not forced. Invite, don't push. I use it every day myself. I use it every morning. I drink aloe every morning. Would you be open to trying it to see, does it make a difference? Yeah. So the words that we use, I call them magic words, and the words that we use every day when we're talking to people can create conversations, can create sales. But this here is one of the most important slides. You listen for the hook. You explain very simply, and then you invite, you don't push. Okay, so if somebody says, oh, my energy is so terrible lately, I'm absolutely exhausted. Yeah, what do you say then? Say, an awful lot of that actually comes from your gut. Did you know that? Most people don't realize, but if you're exhausted all the time, your gut probably needs a good reset. I drink aloe every morning for my gut. Would you be open to finding out about it? I can share. Yeah, I can share what it is I'm using. And you keep it as simple as that. You don't need a big, big, big explanation. But the most important thing is the consistency that you speak to enough people. Because if you speak to one or two people and they say no, and you speak to another one or two people and they say no, the problem is a lot of people at that point go, right, that's it. This business is not for me. 4 people have said no to me this month. But what about the other 4 people that you just didn't ask? They might have said yes. Okay, so you have to ask or you will just never know. Okay, you will just never know. Okay, so the story I want you to remember. So I was answering the phone. So the odd time when you're in the office, you'll get me. I'll answer the phone. Not every time, but I love answering the phone because I love stories like this. And this is a story that I want you to remember. One of our loveliest customers rang the other day, and I'd never spoken to her before. And she was over 100 years old. Over 100 years old. And she rang for her usual aloe tri-pack. So when I actually look back on her orders, she was ordering for over 30 years like clockwork. And I asked her, I said, what makes you still drink aloe? You're over 100, like 30 years of repeat orders. That for me, honestly, was incredible. I love hearing stories like this. And I challenge you to find other brands out there that can tell you these kinds of stories. And she just literally said, I can't live without it. She goes, it keeps me really, really well. And we had a great chat. I must have been on the phone for about half an hour for her. She was so, so lovely. Yeah, and then another lady I was speaking to, she was going to be 90 next week. So she was 89 and however many months she was able to tell me and weeks. And again, she ordered aloe, she ordered the fiber, she ordered a good few products, the propolis tablets, different bits and bobs. And she shared a very similar story. She was in a retirement village, so she was ordering to get the products sent to there. And we had a great chat. And I said to her, I said, how long are you drinking aloe? And I looked at her information, and Forever came into Australia in 1983, and I think she started in 1984 or 85. It was a long, long time ago. And she said to me, she says, she said, I used to have, now this lady is in a retirement home now. She said, I used to run my own hair salon. She said, I used to have all the products in the salon and I sold it to everybody and I used it every day. And here I am still drinking aloe. And I got off that call and no word of a lie, I had goosebumps all over my all over my arm. And I said to James, this is forever. This is why this product is incredible and is the hero product of our range. Because we have people drinking it 30, 40, 45, almost 50 years. Yeah? And you'll be the same if you keep drinking it. You keep drinking it. So it's about sharing these stories. Okay. So Aloe isn't a once-off sale. Stories like this are your most powerful tool. I love this story because it shows that what aloe can really become for people. Now, again, we don't use that story to make medical claims. Okay. We don't say if you drink aloe, you'll live to 100. We can't be making medical claims, and that's really, really, really important. However, we use it to show loyalty. We use it to show routine and the power of a product that becomes part of someone's life. I have shared this story with a few people, in the last week or two, and you know, the people that I've shared it with, even people in the marketing space, that don't work with forever, but they're very good marketing companies. And I've shared this, and, they were gobsmacked, and they've said, Neve, that's the kind of stories that your business owners need to be sharing. That's brand loyalty on a different level because the product works. Yeah, you don't get someone age 100 still ordering aloe to the nursing home, unless the product works. So that's what we want you guys to understand. Aloe is not just a quick sale. It can become part of someone's daily routine for days, weeks, months, years. So when you talk to your customers, don't think about that first order. Think about helping them start a routine, supporting them through the first month, checking in on them and helping them continue. And that is how we build long-term customers. It's not about selling a product and just leaving them go. It's not about signing them up as a preferred customer. One of my biggest peeves is signing up a customer as a preferred customer and just saying, oh, they have a username and password now. That's okay. They can just order themselves. Wrong. You will lose them if you have that attitude. If you sign them up as a preferred customer to give them a discount, you have to work just as hard to get them to continue to order. It's that personal touch. Okay. You have to follow up with the customer. If you sell to a customer, you take their phone number, you follow up with them, you ring them. If somebody buys the drinking gel, you ring them at least on day 10, if not beforehand. And some of you that have been on my trainings for years, you will know that I say all the time, I have rang customers that have bought aloe off me, and I ring them 2 weeks later and I say, hey, how are you getting on? How are things? How are you finding the aloe? Are you taking it okay every morning? And the answer I get back is, oh, it's still in the boot of my car. I haven't started it yet. Or it's still in the press. I haven't put it in the fridge. Or, oh, Neve, I took it for the first few mornings. I really didn't like it. I just don't think I can do it. So the importance of following up with a customer is that you can support them through that transition phase, helping them to create a routine with our products. And if you can do that, then you will help them stay on it. And they will realize that you're not just in this for a quick sale, that you're in this because you want to help them. You want them to help reset their gut and feel better. Okay, so explain aloe with confidence and customers stay, and then they refer their friends. So, another great thing is to say to someone, would you recommend this product? Try and get referrals. Try and get somebody who loves our product. If they become a raving fan, if you look after someone really well and they find the product is great and they see a difference in their own bodies and they're reordering off you, ask them, would you recommend anyone to us that you think might benefit from this product? Okay, so as I said, your goal isn't one order, it's a loyal customer who never looks back. And stories like this are your most powerful tool. Another saying that we say all the time is facts tell, but stories sell. Yeah, facts tell, but stories sell. It's the stories that people resonate with. It's what it's done for somebody. Because in that story, they see hope. In that story, they see the possibility that something is going to work for them. Okay, whereas if you go giving them a load of facts, they don't want to know. Remember, a confused mind says no. Okay, and it really, really does. Okay, so moving on to our July focus. As I said, it's all about aloe, it's all about gut health, it's all about helping you, helping your customers, supporting them through creating aloe as a daily routine, a daily wellness routine. So what we have created for you guys, okay, so what we have created for you guys exclusively for July only, okay, so for the month of July, is the gut health bundle. Okay, so the gut health bundle, which is for the month of July. And what we have in the gut glow bundle, so we've called them gut glow aloe vera gel, gut glow berry nectar, gut glow aloe peaches, and gut glow mixed flavors. And what you will get is your tri-pack of aloe to get you started, your box of fiber, and you get 10% off this bundle. 10% off, which we're mega, mega excited about. Okay, so this is a really, really good hook for your clients. This is a great offer that you can approach people with that have maybe that you've maybe even spoken to before, yeah, about the product. It's a July offer. And choice of the flavors, okay? So choice of the flavors. So the bundle is 10% off for orders placed during July, and it gives everyone a really simple focus for the month. So instead of thinking about, what to order or what to focus on or what will I do this month for my business, we have a very clear product focus and a clear offer. And we're all aligned to the same thing. Okay, so we're all aligned to the same thing. This bundle sits inside, and it's not just a discount, okay? We didn't want to just discount the product, discount the bundle. This product comes along with a whole campaign. So the bundle sits inside a whole campaign that I have spent weeks creating for you guys. Okay, so we have also a July sales sprint. Okay, a July sales sprint, which I'm going to share with you now in a moment. A social media toolkit, which we'll have available tomorrow for you guys. So the social media toolkit is a fabulous, and I mean fabulous, selection of images that we have created for both your use on your timeline, so on Facebook and Instagram, and also a story version as well. So they're edited to fit your story. And it's not just product pictures, it's all pictures related to food, related to gut microbiome, related to your digestive system. I believe images that will definitely catch attention. Okay, so I'll have that live for you guys tomorrow. I'll also give you some sample different wordings and stuff. And again, you play around with them, you find what suits you. Okay. So we have the social media toolkit. And then what I'm really, really excited about is we have three masterclasses with Louise Riley in the month of July. Okay, so 3 masterclasses with Louise Riley in the month of July. And that will consist of, which, by the way, are available for your customers as well. So it's not just you, it's for you and your customers. And she's going to be, again, supporting them through their transition to a healthier gut and a healthier lifestyle. Okay. So that's the special offer that we have for you guys. And then we have, of course, a little incentive because we know how much you guys love incentives. Okay, so with the bundle, so each bundle you sell, okay, so to get into this sprint, we're running a gut glow bundle sprint to help you focus, help you create excitement, momentum, and the bundle includes the aloe vera tri-pack plus your fiber, and it's on throughout July only. Okay, so to qualify, how do you qualify? You guys need to sell or order 3 or more gut health bundles during the month. So 3 or more during the month. If you sell 3, so for every 3 bundles sold, you will earn 1 entry into the draw. So for every 3 bundles sold, you'll earn 1 entry into the prize draw. So 3 bundles gives you 1 entry, 6 bundles gives you 2, 9 bundles gives you 3 entries, and so on. We'll also be recognizing our top 3 bundle sellers with voucher prizes. So our pre-filled Visa vouchers, which you guys love. Top seller 150, second place 75, third place 50. Okay, and there'll also be prize draw prizes, including an aloe and fiber bundle, a $100 Visa voucher, a skincare mini bundle, and a C9 program. So remember what I'm always saying, guys, it's not about the prizes. It's about pushing yourself to build your business. And you know, wouldn't it be great at the end of it if you won a great prize? Of course it would. But the long term goal is to build that customers. Okay, so invite. Okay, as it says at the bottom there, invite, engage, follow up. This is a wonderful opportunity to reconnect with customers that perhaps used Aloe before and stopped ordering. Or it's a great opportunity to talk to new people about their gut health. Share the bundle and help people engage with a simple daily aloe and fiber routine throughout July. And remember, the sprint runs from the 1st until the 31st. So we're going to learn in the month of July with the masterclasses with Louise Riley. We're going to learn all about gut health, all about how to support our gut using aloe and fiber, and of course using our diet and our movement and everything else, consistency, everything else that it is important. But we have this tool. So the gut health bundle is a tool that you can use. You can use it to build your regular customers, of course, and earn money. So I thought this slide was really good because, you know, it's all about showing you the opportunity behind the Gut Glow Challenge. Okay, so the opportunity behind it. So the focus for July is really simple. Get more customers started on the Gut Glow Challenge. Then use the 5cc business model. So we know the importance of doing 5 cc's each month. And when we use the 5cc business model, this becomes really exciting because the Gut Glow bundle is valued at 0.385 case credits. That means if you sell, okay, wait for it, 13. So if you sell to 13 customers in July, you will do your 5 case credits. Now, when I looked at these figures, I got mega excited because I thought, wow, 13 people. Yeah, like you will know, you will find, you will generate customers, 13 customers that want to feel better in themselves. 13 customers that want to invest in a healthier them. 13 customers that want to feel less tired, less sluggish, less bloated. Okay, it's really, really doable. It's also a great example of how building customer activity can directly grow your business. Okay, so by getting your customers started on a simple aloe and fiber routine, you are not only creating sales, but you're helping to build daily product habits and stronger customer relationships. Then you look at the profit, you can really see the value. So when you look at the profit, you can really, really see why this is a no-brainer for the month of July and why you need to do it. If you're assistant supervisor level, okay, so if you're wholesale qualified, you're our assistant supervisor level, then you're going to buy this pack at $102.30 and you're going to sell at the retail price of $146.14. Now I can tell you, okay, that if you talk to enough people, you will have no problem selling that bundle for $146. Okay, because you know it's such good value. It's for 4 products. It's getting their gut. Really, they will see such a huge difference by doing this. So at assistant supervisor level, buying at $102.30 and selling at the retail price of $146 gives you profit of $43.84 per bundle. So if you sell 13 bundles, you are making profit $569.92. At supervisor level, the profit's even more. Yeah, so at supervisor level, the profit is $55.54 per bundle, which becomes $722 across 13 bundles. At assistant manager level, the profit is $62.84, which brings you to your 13 bundles of $816.92. And then, of course, manager level. So there's lots of managers on the call here this evening. At manager level, your profit is $70.15 per bundle, which gives you a whopping profit of $911.95 on 13 bundles. Now, guys, I don't know about you, but when I see things in black and white, it blows my mind. And when I love retail, I still love retail. I love looking after customers. I love seeing the cash in my pocket. But when I look at that and I think, okay, I just need to help 13 people. I need to help 13 people as a manager, and I'm going to earn $911 by just helping 13 people feel better. What's not to love? Okay, what's not to love? What about if you help double that? If you help 26 people? Like, it's insane. And this is why you need to really, really zone back, right? 13 customers in July. You're making anything from, $570 to $911, depending where you are on the marketing plan. You are doing your 5 case credits, so that is sorted. And you're building your customer base, which is a big, big thing. Okay, so remember, our message is super, super simple for the month. Okay, invite them, engage them, follow up, help people get started, support them through the challenge, because your customer's going to do the challenge with you. You're going to do it. You need to commit. Okay, tomorrow I am ordering my Gut Glow bundle. You commit to it. You're the first person. I'm going to do it. And then you start picking up the phone, you start ringing your customers, you start ringing your friends, you start getting onto your family, your friends, people you know, and you need to tell them about the Gut Glow Challenge, because we've got 3 masterclasses that they are going to learn. They're 1-hour masterclasses that they are going to learn so much about supporting their gut, about really, really supporting their gut microbiome, about the gut-brain connection, about how their gut is this, the science behind it. Louisa is going to go into a little bit about the science behind it, and then all about aloe and why our aloe and fiber is so good. So they're getting all the support. They're getting a 10% discount. Yeah. So they're going to let the Gut Glow bundle work for both their health and your business. So it's great. It's really, really super. It's very, very exciting. Finola says there, where focus goes, energy flows. Focus on sharing this fab product and the customers will start to appear. Share fearlessly and just look at what can be achieved. So Finola is a manager in Ireland, and I know Finola is very passionate about aloe and about the gut. So she knows exactly why this is so good. Guys, if you have any questions, pop them in the chat bar. We're just on to our last slide now for this evening, okay? So, to finish up, okay, order your bundle today. So this is this is what it's all about, okay? So the July offer includes the Gut Health Bundle, as I've explained, 10% off the Aloe Tri-Pack and Fiber, the social media toolkit, which we will get out to you guys tomorrow, and access to the 3 Louise Riley live sessions. If you're an FBO, your first step is to get familiar with the bundle yourself, use it, understand it, talk about your own routine, and invite people to the challenge. Okay, so this whole campaign is about making it easy. Easy to understand, easy to share, easy to follow, and easy to continue. Remember, you want one of those customers, at least one, that's over 100 and still using our products 30 years later. So your action tonight is simple, guys. Order yourself the bundle, invite people into the Gut Glow challenge that you want them to do it with you, and start having conversations. Remember, keep it meaningful, keep it simple. Listen, you've got 2 ears and 1 mouth, use it appropriately. And July is a really, really big opportunity for us, okay? Gut health is becoming, it's not even becoming, it's something that so many people are interested in. And when we did the Royal Easter Show this year, we actually put a sign up out the front, a very, very simple little sign. We just printed it on an A4 sheet and it just said gut health. That's all it said. There was no medical claims, there was no anything, gut health, and we stuck it to the front of the table. the amount of people that came over and said, what have you got for gut health? It was insane. That one little sign stopped so many people. So we have a product that fits beautifully into the daily wellness conversation, but the magic is in keeping it simple. We need to keep it really, really simple. You don't over explain. You don't make medical claims. You just share your routine. Share your routine and invite people to take a look at what you're doing. Talk about the bundle, follow up with them, and remember, invite, engage, and follow up. And that is how we will turn, you will turn, we will all turn conversations into customers and repeat orders. Plus, lots of money in your pocket, yeah? And then if you have somebody that's, you know, getting on really well, finding it fantastic, telling their friends about it, it is a wonderful conversation opener about the business. Would you be open in taking a look at what it is we do? Would you be open in taking a look at this company and how you can work alongside us and help people just like I've been able to help you? No problem if not, I just thought I'd ask. Yeah, and that is key as well. Very, very, very much so. Okay, that was a lot of talking on my behalf. I hope you guys are excited. We're mega excited. Finola is saying Louise's trainings are amazing and will really help to build your confidence and knowledge in our amazing gels. Absolutely, Finola. And they're open to customers. So when customers hear Louise, they're going to be really, really, really committed to giving this a go. So this is something, you know, Louise's training start on the 8th, the 22nd and the 29th of July. So we're the 1st of July now. So we need to get really, really focused to have our customers on it. Yeah, to have our customers on it and get going, guys. Use this opportunity. Make July your best month yet. Remember, it's the first month, not the first month, the first day of the first month in the second half of the year. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense in my head anyway. We're into the second half of the year, guys. And remember, you are, you know, you just draw a line. Every day is gone. Tomorrow is a new day. And you're just going to make this business exactly what you want because only you hold the key. So thanks a million, everyone. Good night, good morning in Ireland. Hope you all have a great day in Ireland. And my Aussie family, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Thanks a million, guys. Talk to you soon.